I want to talk to you guys about something real quick. Um, I decided to play today, have a little short session, and I did things a lot differently than normal. There's some rules that I sort of just part of table etiquette, but just some rules I sort of set for myself when playing with a whole bunch of other people on a table. Um, I'm not going to really be splitting my tens and doing things of that nature. Now, people might say, "What? Split tens? You crazy?" Yes, deviation does come into play where you should split. But also, I mean, just if you just watch, most people just don't watch the table. Most people are gamblers. I'm not, which is a weird thing to say, but I'm not. I'm all in it to try to make it. So today I did some things while playing with a bunch of people. Now, I haven't been playing by myself because I was never a player that had I don't have credit in any type of casino, no credit at all, and I want to keep it that way. But what allowed me to play by myself or close tables was I guess my status and my tier. Now, even then, that wasn't just the only thing that allowed me. It's also a lot of the business I brought to these people, but also some of the people that I knew within the organization. Now, this particular place, I did lose quite a bit of a status, so it's a little bit harder for me to try to do such a thing. So it's happening less and less. And the reason of that is basically, I told a story. They basically, I told a story before. I'm not going to talk about it again. But they lost a lot of business from me. But I finally just started going back just a little bit. And so today I tried some things. I tried some things that I said I would not do. And that was split tens. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a perfect timing, and every time I did it, it worked out. Now, again, that's not a large sample size, but all I can say is deviation without saying too much. And that's all I'm going to say without saying too much. So I did do that, but I also, no lie, I hit my 17s twice, and it worked perfectly. If I didn't do it, we all would have got our behinds busted. Now, a lot of people, they were looking at me weird, but I was talking with them. They know I'm a good player, so they sort of trusted me. They were still a little wowed, but they trusted me. They didn't get on me. They didn't look at me too crazy. But I also stayed on. Now, I'm one of those type of players, and I know you gotta do this consistently, but I hit my 16s. There was a few times where I stayed on the 16, and it worked out, and it was just perfect. It was perfect. I can't say too much without saying too much, but it just worked out perfect. So the reason I'm telling you guys this is pay attention to the tables, but also never be afraid to deviate. Now, if you just don't know how to play, and you don't, number one, if you don't have strong basic skills, don't be trying to play all pretty and do all this extra stuff and just messing up people and messing up the table. And, just don't do that, because, again, table etiquette. But if you're a good player, and you sort of follow those same rules that I follow, it's okay to deviate. I finally did do it today, and it worked. Everybody was hooraying and slapping and high-fiving and wowing and all this other stuff. We had a little crowd, which is crazy. It's sort of played out like a movie. And the thing is, we wasn't even betting that big. My bets were really like no more than 240. So I just want to, come on and just, reassure people it's okay to deviate. Just as long as you know how to play and you're just not doing crazy, wacky stuff just to do it or think you know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. We know it's not a perfect science. We know, we don't have that crystal ball, but just play smart, man. I just want to remind my blackjack players, just play smart, play mindful, and just keep your eyes open, really. I mean, without saying too much, you don't have to know how to do it. Just pay attention to the cards. And if you have a good read, you have a good sample size, do what you got to do. Don't be afraid.